I just have a few comments that I'd just like to get into the public record. And the one thing I did promise some coworkers and my wife was I wouldn't say or do anything that would get TV coverage. So they don't want to see me on Bay News 9. The first thing I want to mention is it's got nothing to do with me or the teachers. It has to do with transportation. And it doesn't make any sense to me. I have to ride the bus. I'm an EBD associate, and I have to ride the bus with my kids. My understanding is these guys go through their training, and they can leave and take their CDL license and training with them. And there is no minimum requirement for them to stay after we've trained them. And training for that is anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. And we don't have anything written. So as an EBD associate who rides the bus, I do see a lot of turnover, and that's not great for my EBD kids. That's why I'm on the bus. So all of that, and there's a ripple effect that goes through the rest of the school and the dismissal process and that kind of stuff. I understand, too, that just Friday we were 52 routes short of drivers, and yet we pay for their training and they can take it and go with no responsibility. Okay, in terms of pay, I can tell you, I took the job. Everybody says, you know what you were getting paid. But you know what? You know how little I make? And I believe that I'm a reasonably educated, talented professional. I can't even spread my salary over 12 months. I mean, how low does it have to be that I can't go, you know what you pay me over 10, I'd like to just spread it over 12. Sorry, we can't do it. It's too low. The system won't tax it properly. Does that make any sense? I mean, ridiculous. Okay, I would venture, too, in terms of EBD, we label them. The school district labels my kids EBD, emotional behavior disorders. That's in the DSM. If we're going to label them with a mental health disorder, then we should be providing mental health treatment. Thank you. Thank you.
One moment. I do appreciate, but for those of you that have been returning, you know what the request or the standard is. So feel free to do shaky hands, but if you could please refrain from the clapping. We want to make sure that everyone has ample time to speak.
Don't take up my
Please
time.
don't take away from his minutes.
I met Dr.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
was just making sure
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
on one accord. We're going to be respectful.
I had the
Thank you.
opportunity to meet Dr. Greco at the school that I work at, Belcher Elementary, and I suggested that this was after the Marjorie Stone Douglas Act. I suggested that we do civil disobedience, and instead of hiring these armed guards that we were forced to hire, that we could just hire mental health professionals, and we just code them as armed guards. I think, honestly, there's no court in the nation, if we challenge the state, if Pinellas County challenged the state, that anyone would say, oh, no, you have to. Is that my 3 minutes?
Did we keep his time from when okay, I wanted to make sure.
And finally.
I have to stop you, though, because they did give you your time. They gave
did.
you the extra
You
time.
gave me back my time?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But thank
All
you
right.
so very much for
Thank you.
coming, and
All
I
right.
appreciate
See you
your
next month.
comments. Thank you, sir.